Good evening and happy Thursday as we welcome you in to Logan Elm High School as the Braves are set to play host to the Fairfield Union Falcons as both teams look to begin their second trip around the Mid-State League. Alongside Shane Combs, my name is Dewey Daly as we welcome you into tonight's coverage. And Shane, this matchup a 5-set thriller. The first time around back on August 27th. I think it's safe to say the hill may be a little bit steeper this time around for Logan Elm due to an injury to one of their key players.
Well, yeah, you know, you'll reference that throughout the evening, but, you know, obviously special talent on both sides of the net here, and unfortunate for Logan Elm to have the injury. And, you know, the quality programs, you always talk about, you know, next player up, and sometimes when it's that special a player, it's that's not as easy as it sounds. So usually what happens is instead of one person stepping in and trying to take the production of over 5 kills per set, you start looking up and down your stat sheet, and 4 or 5 girls are all given those extra 3 or 4 swings throughout a match. You hope that production can replace itself. But you said it, you know, when you're talking about a pretty high level of volleyball in this conference, pretty high level of athleticism across the front line and some good quickness in the back row, I think we're in for a real quality rivalry matchup here still this evening.
It's the Moneyball approach, right? You lose 5 kills per set. You don't try to rebuild it with one person. You try to rebuild it in the congregate of, like you said, 3 to 4 players. Should be a fun night. Some of those players you might look out for tonight: Addison Smith, Eliana Hutchinson, Kennedy Groff, and Adeline Smith, the next women up on the kill chart for the Braves.
Well, yeah, and again, when you look at the stat sheet, you're looking at kids that are anywhere from 1 to 2 kills per set, and now what's going to happen is there's going to be opportunity. So, you know, throughout the ball distribution of kill attempts, there's probably 20, 25, 30 extra attempts out there somewhere. So as that ball spreads up and down the net, that's where your passing's got to be on target. And the setter, as always, becomes really, really important as she quarterbacks it all, because you've got to be able to spread the ball up and down. You know, a lot of times when you have that big-time hitter, it doesn't matter what the defense is giving you. The ball's going to go where it's supposed to go. Now it's going to be a little bit more of a distribution up and down the net, and they're going to need a little bit more balanced attack. And I'm excited to kind of see how that unfolds here this evening.
And we can talk about Fairfield Union now. 12-2 overall, 4-1 in the Mid-State League. They've had a week off, as this past Tuesday their matchup with Circleville postponed. So the first time in 7 days we're seeing Christian Thompson, Peyton Reimer, and the Fairfield Union Falcons. They've had quite a season so far.
Yeah, they really have. They started, 9-0, and then they lost on a Saturday there with Uniota. And then the Bloom Carroll group on the volleyball court, that sounds like a real special team there. So they fall there, but then they've rebounded here with 3 straight wins, as you said, to get themselves to 12-2. Obviously led by a really, really special player in Thompson, and it's a treat to watch. You know, I was telling someone this afternoon that volleyball throughout the whole social listening viewing area is a big deal. You know what I mean? So, like, if you haven't had an opportunity to see this young lady play, I think you're in for a real treat this evening. Certainly, you know, a lot of times you average about 3 kills a set, you're a pretty good player. 4 kills, you're probably all league. 5, you're getting in that player year discussion. When you start getting into the 6 and 7 category, that's unheard of. That's a level that we don't get to see very often. And so when you get an opportunity to witness it, you certainly appreciate that talent.
For Thompson this season alone, shredding her own single match record, 44 kills in a match. Not only the all-time leader in a single match at Fairfield Union, that ties her for 13th in OHSAA history. And along with that, Peyton Reimer in that same match against Zane Trace back on August 22nd, 62 assists, another school record for the Falcons.
Well, and again, I think that's what makes sports so cool. It's the team aspect of it, right? I'm sure the setter would tell you, I don't get that without the hitter putting it away. The hitter would tell you, I don't get that unless someone's passing that ball on target so that my setter can put it up here for me. And, you know, that's what, volleyball still goes back to the root of a good, clean serve receive, getting that pass on target so that the setter can check out the defense and move the ball to the proper spots. But a lot of times when you're dealing with a player like Thompson on those 3 rotations, it doesn't pay you to be balanced sometimes. Sometimes just go ahead and ride the horse that has brought you this far to the 12-2 start, plus what she's done throughout her whole career.
A couple more notes for Thompson. 1,000 career kills here at Fairfield Union, the first Falcon to ever do so. Staying local, we'll see her down in Athens next year at Ohio University.
Hey, and that's awesome. Again, when you think of some of the D1 talent throughout, I've been covering volleyball now for 25, 30 years almost, and you think back to Cassie Sowers, Carson Rain, some of those types of players that in the Southeast. Obviously, the SVC's had a long list of very talented kids, but when you start getting into that level of volleyball, again, you're talking about a step up and a really unique type of athlete.
And obviously, Fairfield Union, a great all-around team. You talk about Molly Brown and Adeline Wolf. Does a player with Christian Thompson's skill and the attention she might get from the other team open up other opportunities for other swingers throughout the floor?
Well, it has to, because it's no different than any other sport. If you're not familiar with volleyball, it's no different than having that big-time scorer in basketball or that big-time running back wide receiver that draws all the eyeballs from the defensive side, right? So when she's coming across the rotation, the 3 times there in the front row, obviously the defense and the block has to have all eyeballs on her. So, again, if you're going hard, you may not get as many opportunities, but the opportunities you do get are probably going to be open net, and it certainly gives you an opportunity to hit a high percentage and be very efficient for your team.
Second half of the Mid-State League season begins next here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Glo Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real, reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glo Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glo Fiber is here. Welcome to Glo-Ohio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLO or visit glofiber.com to switch today.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
Look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School as the Braves of Logan Elm are set to take on the Fairfield Union Falcons in an MSL battle here on this beautiful Thursday night. Dewey Daly along with Shane Combs as we welcome you into tonight's coverage. And Shane, we Talked a little bit in pregame about the loss of Claire King for the Logan Elm Braves. Since King has been out, we talked 5.5 kills per set for the junior, so we'll see her back next season, thankfully. For the Braves, 2-1 in that span with straight set sweeps over Amanda Clear Creek and Liberty Union this past Tuesday. That only lone loss to Bloom Carroll, who I think a lot of teams around the area would fall down to the Bulldogs.
Well, there's no question about that, and it makes it interesting. But when you really take a look at King and her overall performance, it's not just the offense. If you look at her ability in serve receive, her ability to defend the net and to defend as a passer in the back row, she really carries Logan Elm in a lot of different areas. So when we talk about people stepping up and having opportunities, I think it's not only in the swings at the net, but it could be in the overall production, even on the defensive side of things.
Both teams ready to roll on this Thursday night from Logan Elm High School. Big thank you to all of our fall sports live stream sponsors, the Glockner family of dealerships, Parmar Stores, Willie & Son Trucking, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, Glow Fiber, and Tomlinson Insurance.
Volleyball is so structured in terms of your rotation. The number one thing when you take a big piece out of the overall rotation at all 6 rotation spots is what that does to who comes in to play those spots. Is it going to be one person playing all the way around? Is someone going to take over the passing duties while someone else takes the net? And what that does in communication is you end up having different people playing beside different people maybe than they have for the last 2 months. So there's all sorts of different things. But as you mentioned now, match number 4 that they're dealing with this. So as well coached as Logan Elm is throughout the year, I would think that you'll start to see some of that stuff really clean up.
Last match for King back on September 5th in the straight set loss to Circleville.
Another really quality opponent.
Molly Brown and the Fairfield Union Falcons will get us going here this afternoon. Big thank you to John Bruce for tagging along to help run the camera for us here tonight. Typically have the stationary camera, but tonight we will have to put in some moves on the camera as we are underway from Logan Elm High School. Near side, tipped over the net by Hutchinson, kept alive. Big swing right down the middle.
Well, it's hard enough to find Thompson in the normal attack, but then you kind of get a little bit of an overpass or a ball that's out of system, and she's just so big and athletic that she just goes up, puts it away.
Thompson gets the Falcons on the board 1-0 here in set 1. Nearly an ace, kept alive by the Braves. Back set, far side, hit over by Smith. Miscommunication on the Falcons side of the net. That'll allow the Braves to tie it up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, again, out of system. And again, when you have a player coming across the front row as talented as Thompson, giving away an opportunity like that can be big.
Sadie Binkley for Logan Elm serves it away. Peyton Reimer setting far side. Big swing for Thompson down the line. 2-1 lead for the Falcons.
Again,
we're going to see a lot tonight.
Yeah, well, and again, the big thing you're going to have to see is what types of sets, and when it's that far off the net and she's contacting it so high, the block almost becomes irrelevant. It really puts a lot of pressure on the back row.
Brooklyn Ash serves it away for the Falcons. Rhodes front setting near side for Smith. She gets the kill, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, nice job of the hitters going all the way across. Keeps the blocks more one-on-one, and a nice opportunity for Smith there on the outside.
That'll send the junior Kennedy Groff back to the service line for Logan Elm. From the attack line, a roll shot for Thompson. Free ball back over to the Braves. Back setting far side. Down the line, a block by Thompson. 3-2 lead for Fairfield Union.
Yeah, tried to go to the back set and use the opposite hitter. The downfall of that, again, is the size of Thompson lives back there. So, again, maybe more opportunities in the middle or on the outside.
Rhodes goes front side this time. This one up over the net, kept alive by Fairfield Union. Now Thompson, a roll shot back over to Logan Elm. At the net, tipped over by Addison Smith. Now back to the Falcons. Thompson blocked at the net, kept alive by Logan Elm. Rhodes front setting near side for Smith, blocked at the net and tipped back over by Adeline Wolf. Braves back on the attack, a bit off the net, a roll shot from Logan Elm. Now Wolf over on the free ball, a nice diving play by the Braves. Off the net, Addison Smith back over to Fairfield Union now. Thompson from the attack line, a big swing. This one is out of bounds to the near side. 3-3 tie here at Logan Elm.
Well, just a great rally, great effort on both sides. Give Logan Elm credit. They had the block and play on Thompson, and then you just keep scrapping, keep the ball off the floor, and eventually it leads to the hitting error.
Liberos tonight, both in wide for Logan Elm, the junior Sadie Binkley, for Fairfield Union, the senior Madison Collins. Kiana Ingram back to the service line for Logan Elm. Reimer, front setting down the middle for Thompson. A diving effort on the far sideline by Kiana Ingram. Comes up empty-handed, a 4-3 lead for Fairfield Union.
That's where scouting's so important because, again, in different rotations, sometimes on that first ball over, Thompson's going to hit from different spots. That time the block didn't quite get set.
Thompson serves it away for the Falcons. Kiana Ingram back setting to the far line. Nice diving play by Collins to keep it alive for Fairfield Union. Now off the net, Molly Brown, a nice swing. Dug up by Binkley, near side. Big swing by Marlo Smith. She gets the kill, and we're tied up at 4 apiece as the first set goes back and forth once again.
Yeah, key rotations now as Thompson goes across the back row. These are the rotations that Logan Elm really needs to take advantage of.
Into the back row now near side. This is Adeline Smith, a swing dig in the back row by Thompson. Rhodes setting far side. Molly Brown nearly has the kill. A nice play by Kennedy Groff. As Adeline Smith attack is into the net, and the lead is 5-4 for Fairfield Union.
Yeah, the depth of Fairfield Union showing off here. A little bit of some hitters come to the front. You mentioned there Brown with a big-time swing, a junior averaging 3 kills per set.
Kiana Ingram into the back row, sets it up near side for Macy Green, kept alive by Fairfield Union. Thompson setting it up near side for Gage Mitchell. Braves back over to the Falcons. Diving effort from Collins is no good, and we're tied up at 5.
Good job by Binkley stepping in, recognizing the setter wasn't going to be able to take the second ball. She was able to put a ball up there where her hitter could still go on the attack and ties us up at 5.
Seeing a set from Thompson on just the second touch, do you think that's something that might catch Logan Elm off guard a little bit?
Well, it can be for sure, and that, again, you just have to trust your scouting report and trust your tendencies and go with it.
Tight serve by Kimberly Petty. She gets the ace, first lead of the night for Logan Elm. 6-5 Braves. Overpass from the serve, tipped right back over. Now back to the Falcons and back to Logan Elm. Kiana Ingram sets it up right down the middle. Groff pushes it over with 2 hands. Now Ingram over on the second touch, finds a gap and sticks it in. A 7-5 lead for Logan Elm.
Good change of pace from the setter there. Just finds the hole in the middle, dumps it right in there. And again, these opportunities with Thompson in the back row, Logan Elm taking advantage.
Rhodes brings it back to the middle of the floor. Roll shot from Thompson back over to Logan Elm. Kiana Ingram front setting near side for Smith. She gets the kill, and it's an 8-5 set 1 lead for the Braves.
Adeline Smith's a great example of what we talked about in the pregame. One of those 4 kids averaging a little over 1 kill per set, now going to get more opportunities.
Serve from Kimberly Petty goes past the back line. Service air hands it back over to Fairfield Union, trailing by 2 here in set 1. The senior Adeline Wolf back to the service line for Fairfield Union. Rhodes front setting near side for Groff. She gets the kill, and it's a 9-6 Logan Elm lead.
I like the balance from Logan Elm. You and I talked about in the pregame. It'd be a key. They're going to have 3, 4, 5 different kids that they're looking to swing now without the presence of King in the lineup, and so far so good. And they are operating, I believe, on the last rotation with Thompson in the back before she'll come back up into the front.
Swing by Molly Brown, long of the back line, gives the point to Logan Elm. Largest lead of the set now for the Braves. Nobody home. On the serve by Logan Elm. Ace for Hannah Rhodes.
Great job from Rhodes. Just finds a spot in the back there, and all of a sudden up 5.
Off the net, Caitlin Bates back over to Logan Elm. Now Rhodes back setting on the far line for Adeline Smith. She gets the kill. And it's a 12-6 Logan Elm lead. Timeout Fairfield Union.
Well, with the serving, it's not always about the ace. Obviously, the ace is great. You get a point, but sometimes the ace is just about taking the other team out of system, and you've seen that here. Fairfield Union, over the last 3 or 4 points, unable to go on any type of attack. And the biggest difference I see in this balance attack that we're talking about for Logan Elm, when Thompson's in the back row, it also impacts defense. So you can spread the ball up and down the net a little bit more. I think where Logan Elm's setter is going to have to be aware is when Thompson rotates back to the front, might want to be a little bit of aware, and I'd like to see them kind of eliminate her a little bit defensively by maybe going away from her a little bit.
So coming out of the timeout, Hannah Rhodes back to the service line for Logan Elm, who leads by 6 here in the first set tonight. Serve from Rhodes, nice play by Collins to keep it alive. Right down the middle, Thompson, a big swing. That cuts it down to 5 for Logan Elm.
That's one way to do it, just go to the back row to her, and obviously from the back row, got to jump behind that 10-foot line, but as you can see with that size and athleticism, no problem.
Now the junior Molly Brown serves it away for the Falcons. Rhodes goes near side for Hutchinson. Thompson back over with 2 hands on the second touch. A back set to the far sideline for Adeline Smith. A nice play by Collins to keep it going for Fairfield Union. Free ball opportunity now for Logan Elm. Rhodes down the middle, tipped over by Kennedy Groff. She's unable to get it up over the net. Back-to-back points now for the Falcons.
Right idea. The hole was there, just unable to execute. Quick stat for you, dude. It was 4-3 Fairfield Union when Thompson went to the back. When she came back to the front, it was 12-7 Logan Elm.
Near side, Hutchinson, a big swing. Diving effort by Collins to keep it alive. Far sideline, Thompson, a roll shot. A dig from Rhodes. Near side, Hutchinson blocked at the net. Hutchinson tips it back up. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Rhodes goes front side. Big swing from Thompson. And the lead is cut down to 3.
Well, and the common question would be, how do you stop that? Well, you don't once it gets to that point. You've got to be able to do things in system to avoid it ever getting to that, and you got to be able to put some pressure on Fairfield Union, not let them get in system.
Rhodes goes front side for Hutchinson. Down the line, she gets the kill. Possession back over to the Braves as they lead 13-9.
Good decision from the setter there. I like their matchup and their opportunity here on our near side, here their strong side hitter.
Binkley serves it away for the Braves. Hannah Rhodes from the middle of the floor takes it far side for Thompson. She gets the kill. 13-10 is our score in set 1. You know, Shane, it's hard. You try not to repeat yourself, but it's hard not to say big swing every time Thompson gets an opportunity.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of off speed about it.
13-10 is our score in favor of the Braves. Addison Smith sticks it in the far side. 14-10, Logan Elm.
So impressed with Logan Elm and the ability to get some swings from 3-4 different players. And again, they're having a lot of success here on the strong side, staying away from the big block.
Peyton Reimer sets it up right down the middle for Thompson. Overpass on the dig by Rhodes. Binkley keeps it alive for Logan Elm. Tipped over by Hutchinson, and the Braves get a big-time point to push the lead to 5.
Well, what an outstanding effort. Again, you know, sometimes in any sport, just play hard, right? Just compete hard, keep the ball off the floor, and before you know it, you're able to come up with a point. Great effort.
Kennedy Groff serves it away for Logan Elm. Reimer sets it right up for Thompson. And the Falcons called for a net violation. That'll hand it over to Logan Elm, 16-10.
Yeah, there was certainly a follow-through. I think now there's going to be an argument that where Fairfield Union was in the net on top, they're thinking Logan Elm might have been in underneath, and then they're asking for a replay. I think they're going to settle here. Well, yeah, they settled. Thompson definitely followed through into the net. There's no question about that. I think they were just trying to look for the double. fault there. So, no, 16-10 is where we're going to be.
Looking for the offsetting penalty there. Groff serves it away once again for the Braves. Thompson, 2 hands over on the second touch. A nice play by Binkley to keep it alive. Down the middle, a big swing by the junior Macy Green. And the lead is up to 7 for Logan Elm.
Again, in these rotations, when Thompson's a strong side hitter, she's blocking back there on Logan Elm's backside or weak side. So in the middle or the strong side attack is where they want to go, and Logan Elm's doing it well.
Rhodes sets it up right down the middle for Thompson as she gets the kill. Now the senior libero, Madison Collins, back to the service line for Fairfield Union. Rhodes brings it near side for Smith. Free ball back over by Wolf. It's long of the back line, and the lead is up to 7 for the Braves at 18-11 here in set 1.
Again, Logan Elm playing with great pace, passing the ball low, setting it to the different spots on the net, keeping Fairfield Union off balance. So obviously, when Fairfield Union gets in system, it's almost automatic, but the key is to keep them out of system.
Hannah Rhodes back sent it near side for Thompson. She's unable to get it back over the net. Look to change the pace there, Shane, and not able to get it over to the Brave side.
Yeah, first time over, she's hitting here on the backside the one time. Just timing was a little off. She tried to adjust with the tip and just obviously caught the top tape there and for the hitting error.
Second timeout of the set for head coach Holly Culver and the Fairfield Union Falcons.
Again, I mentioned it quickly. I'll elaborate a little bit more on it here. Early on when Thompson started across the front row, it was 4-3 Fairfield Union, and then when she went to the back, Logan Elm really started to gain some momentum. They were able to spread the ball up and down the net. They had a nice run on the service line there, and they pushed their lead all the way to 12-7 before she got back to the front. Since then, continuing to play well 19-11. I thought that's where the momentum really started to set in here in this opening set.
Coming out of the timeout, a 19-11 set 1 lead for Logan Elm. Ingram serves it away for the Braves. Near side, Thompson blocked at the net by Marlo Smith and Macy Green. The Braves the first to 20 here in set 1.
Great recognition of the first ball over her hitting out of the backside, able to get the double block. You don't see that very often, but well done by Logan Elm.
Binkley retreats to the baseline. Now swung over by Brooklyn Ash on the free ball. Scoring opportunity now for the Braves. Far sideline, Marlo Smith kept alive by Fairfield Union. Thompson changes the pace and finds a hole for the 12th point of the set for the Falcons.
Unofficially, that's her 8th kill of the opening set here out of their 12 points.
Following the kill, Thompson back to the service line. Tight serve, diving effort by Sadie Binkley. Far side attack, a nice effort by the other libero, Madison Collins, to keep it alive. Brooklyn Ash over on the free ball. Ingram brings it near side for Smith. Falcons unable to keep it in the air, and the point will go to Logan Elm.
Outstanding job by the setter staying out of the net. Good body control. Unable, or not only able to avoid the net violation, but able to put the ball on target. Well done.
21-12 is our score. From the attack line, Adeline Smith with the kill.
Adeline Smith having a nice opening set here, giving him some swings here on the strong side.
Reimer on the second touch finds a gap and sticks it in. Crafty play by the senior.
Yeah, good hands from the senior setter there. Comes in averaging about 9 assists per set played, and that time wide open in the middle, just dumps it right in.
Ingram sets it up near side for Smith. Dig in the back row by Collins. Now far sideline, that's Molly Brown. Unable to get the kill. Now the Braves on the attack. Fairfield Union keeps it alive. Far sideline for Brown. Down the line, dug up by Kennedy Groff. Now Smith on the attack and gets the kill, 23-13.
Yeah, Logan Elm's having some success both with their serve and some of their attacks, really going deep on Fairfield Union. And overall, Collins and company doing a pretty good job of keeping it off the floor, but doing what it's doing is it kind of keeps them out of system there a little bit, and the speed of the play of Logan Elm's really giving them fits.
Kimberly Petty serves it away for Logan Elm. Reimer sets it up backside for Wolf, dug up by Binkley. Falcons now on the attack. A roll shot off the net from Molly Brown into the net. Set point coming up now for Logan Elm.
Just an outstanding opening set, Logan Elm. See if they finish it off here.
Kimberly Penny serves it away. Diving effort from Collins. Schmelzer over on the free ball. Ingram sets it up right down the middle for Groff. Falcons keep it alive now. Far sideline. Molly Brown with the left hand. Dug up by Ingram. Off the net, Adeline Smith gets the kill, and the Braves take the opening set.
Kind of fitting that Adeline Smith, with that swing there, she really gives them a nice lift there in that first set.
25-13 the final. In set number one, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
Richard. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School as the Braves have taken the opening set here tonight over Fairfield Union. What an opening set for Logan Elm, Shane.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, Logan Elm being able to take advantage of some of their depth, playing with great speed, spreading the ball up and down the net. You know, you look, and it wasn't like Thompson didn't impact the front row. I think she had 8 kills in the first set, but beyond that, I thought Logan Elm really was able to take them out of system far more times. Look, when they passed the ball on target and they set it up to her, there was 5-6 times she just ended up swinging away. There's nothing you can do about it. But what you can do about it is continue to play hard, try to keep the ball off the floor when you can. They were able to dig her up 2 or 3 times. They were able to block and play. And then I just thought the scrappiness of Logan Elm, their speed, and I also thought the ability to send the ball deep, both with the serve and some of the attacks, kind of kept Fairfield Union out of system as well.
In the first meeting between these two teams, Shane, it was 25-20 in set 1 for Fairfield Union, 25-21 in set 2 for Logan Elm, 26-24 in set 3 for Fairfield Union, then a dominant 25-15 set 4 win for Logan Elm before Fairfield Union finished it off 15-11. So a back and forth match, you know, not uncommon for these two teams.
Well, it's not, and you say 25-13, well, that's great. You and I have talked about this before. What makes volleyball so unique is now we start 0-0. You know what I mean? A lot of times you come out in the first quarter of basketball, first quarter of football, if you turn it over and you're down 14-0 in football, you're down 14-0. Well, now the trick is, can Logan Elm rekindle some of that passion and some of that quick start, because you know Fairfield Union's going to refocus and come out wanting to even the matchup. The other thing I would add is injuries sometimes have a funny effect on, kids know, you know what I mean? So like sometimes, kids come in maybe just a little bit flat and you kind of get your wake-up call there in the opening set. I expect a much more inspired effort here from Fairfield Union.
Second set underway from from Logan Elm High School. Diving in the back row by Hannah Roach to keep it alive. Far side attack by Adeline Smith. She's unable to get the kill. The Falcons send it back over to the Braves. Rhodes sets it right up down the middle for Kennedy Groff, who gets the first kill of the second set.
Outstanding vision, able to kind of see the hole there just off her left shoulder. Just tips it over and gets the kill.
Rhodes back to the service line once again. Reimer sets it up, backside. Back over to the Braves now. Second touch by Thompson, tight to the net. Nobody home for Logan Elm.
Yeah, what should have been a free ball ends up finding the open hole, and I'm sure Coach Ridenauer not pleased with that.
Now the junior Molly Brown serves it away for the Falcons. Nearly an overpass as Rhodes attempted to tip it over. It appears the Falcons will be called for a net violation.
Yeah, I think they're in the middle. I think they signaled 13 in the net.
Shane, the one big difference from being here versus being at Adena, it's a lot easier to see those net violations than it is from up top in Frankfort.
Yeah, we have a really good seat right on the 50-yard line right here.
(3-1) lead here in set 2 for Logan Elm. Sadie Binkley serves it away. Second touch by Reimer. Thompson to the middle of the floor. Blocked at the net by Groff. Falcons unable to regroup.
Give Groff a lot of credit. She had the early kill there with the good court vision. That time competing hard defensively at the net. And a 4-1 start for Logan Elm.
Reimer sets it up right down the middle for Thompson. She's met by Groff, and it's sent back over to the Braves. Far sideline, Hutchinson gets the kill for Logan Elm, and the lead is up to 4.
Good IQ from Hutchinson there. Had the big block in front of her. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just kind of tipped it over into the open hole for the kill.
Reimer brings it back to the middle for Thompson. A big swing, gets the kill.
Great serve receive from Fairfield Union there to give Thompson the swing. Well done, because I know that the Logan Elm serve has really impacted the match here early on.
Brooklyn Ash serves it away for the Falcons. Off the net, Addison Smith sends a free ball over to Fairfield Union. Reimer, far side. Change of pace from Thompson, a diving effort from Rhodes keeps it alive. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Reimer back to Thompson this time. Full steam ahead for the senior. She gets the kill.
Yeah, nice job from Logan Elm to keep it off the floor the first time, but unfortunately it was the setter making the defensive play, so it had Logan Elm a little out of system, which ended up giving Thompson one more swing at it.
First time out of the second set for Fairfield Union. 60-second timeout for the Falcons here in set 2.
Hey, Mike Glockner here from the Glockner family of dealerships. Want to talk to you about our express service that we offer at every Glockner location. Did you know that you don't need an appointment if you need a routine service done to your vehicle? All you have to do is show up. No appointment necessary. Stop by and let us serve you at any Glockner location today.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School. First time out of the second set for head coach Holly Culver and the Fairfield Union Falcons, currently trailing Logan Elm 5-3.
Kind of a weird timeout. I think they had a little rotation issue and some substitution problem. I think they were able to get themselves organized there with the timeout.
Rhodes sets it up near side for Smith. Swing away, dug up in the back row by Collins. Roll shot tight to the net by Thompson. Another swing for Smith. This one sent right back by the Falcons. Hutchinson sends it over on the free ball. Attacking opportunity now for Fairfield Union. Thompson, far side, gets the kill.
Yeah, just got the hole right there in the middle of the defense. Binkley trying with the diving effort, falls just in front of her.
Rhodes goes front side to Smith. She sends it over, dug up by Madison Collins. Big swing on the other end by Christian Thompson as she ties it up at 5.
Just an outstanding set from Reimer. The pass comes a little bit here on our near side, and she has the hands and the strength to push that ball all the way outside to give her big-time hitter a big-time swing.
Tight serve by Ash. Near side, Smith. Blocked at the net by Thompson. Excuse me, that was Caitlin Bates on the block. Regardless, goes out of bounds. Give the point to Logan Elm.
Yeah, just able to tool the block a little bit. Got to get those hands turned inside.
Reimer goes front side to Thompson. She puts it down, and we're tied up at 6.
Always fun to watch. Great chemistry between setter and hitter. We've seen so many high and outside sets. That time coming out of the middle, that's that quick action where you say the hitter's coming to her setter, coming right on top of her setter almost, and that quick action, there's just no answer for it.
Brooklyn Morrow serves it away for Fairfield Union. Rhodes, near side, Smith. Dug up by Moreau in the back line. Now Reimer, high set. Kill from Thompson, no good. Tipped over by 2 hands by Macy Green. Roll shot from Thompson. Dug up in the back row by Binkley. Rhodes goes near side for Smith. She's blocked to the net. Wolf tips it over on the second touch. Rhodes right back to Smith. This time just does nearly stick it in. Diving effort by Molly Brown to keep it alive. Braves back on the attack. Now Green down the lane. She gets the kill.
Yeah, Macy Green, nice swing out of the middle. Got the one-on-one opportunity and puts a nice swing on it for the kill. You know, in your call, Dewey, it's about 5 different Braves there on the swing at the net. That's that balance we talked about in the pregame notes.
Reimer down the middle. Thompson gets the kill. Change of pace for the senior. She finds a gap in the defense and sticks it in.
So athletic. Just the ability to adjust, the hang, the length, the volleyball IQ. Just really impressive.
Thompson back to the service line for Fairfield Union. From the attack line, a roll shot by Addison Smith. Now Brown on the attack, dug up in the back line by Groff. Near side, Smith tips it over. Diving effort from Brown to keep it alive. Reimer back over to the Braves. Far side attack by Logan Elm. Brooklyn Ash tries to get it back over on the free ball, stuck up in the net. And an 8-7 lead for Logan Elm.
Yeah, Ingram steps in and sets in this particular rotation for the Braves. Did a nice job there of moving the ball to different spots on the net.
Reimer goes backside for Wolf, dug up in the back row by Groff. Tied to the net, Smith is blocked and it goes out of bounds. Back-to-back points now for Logan Elm.
Smith's working on a nice night here early on, just a set and a half in, certainly up around 6 or 7 kills.
Reimer goes backside for Wolf. Once again, didn't get all of it, dug up in the back row by Ingram. Tied to the net is Marlo Smith, unable to get a hand on it. That'll bring the Falcons to within 1.
Yeah, one of the few unforced errors from Logan Elm, just simple ball handling mistake there.
Ingram goes backside to Adeline Smith. She's blocked at the net. Ingram over on the free ball for Logan Elm. Far side, Brown down the line. Diving effort by Binkley to keep it alive. Adeline Smith, a roll shot. Diving effort in the back line for Fairfield Union. Middle of the floor, Adeline Smith back to Fairfield Union. Reimer sets it up for Wolf as she gets the kill down the lane. We're tied up at 9.
Yeah, you said it. Give Binkley a nice defensive star there on keeping that ball alive for Logan Elm, but Fairfield Union able to come back and get Wolf one more swing in the middle.
Ingram far side for Green. Overpass, Green tips it right back over. Now Thompson back over to Logan Elm. Ingram, backside, Smith with the kill.
It's been a nice go-to. Smith here on the outside. They're able to push the ball outside. The block's not really getting out of here, so she's able to have a pretty open net. She's been taking advantage.
Adeline Wolf over with two hands, dug up by Binkley. Ingram hits the deck, hits it over to Binkley. She's over on the free ball to Fairfield Union. Adeline Wolf down the lane, unable to get the kill. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Reimer, far side, Brown down the line, dug up by Binkley in the back row. Diving effort from Ingram. I believe that was outside of the far side antenna, so that'll tie it up at 10 apiece.
Yeah, Logan Elm a little bit out of system here, having some opportunities at the net in matchups, and they've just kind of lost a little bit of their ball control and haven't been able to come on the attack. And Fairfield Union, if they can, take advantage here, they're going to bring Thompson back to the front row and a chance to really take control of the second set.
Tied up at 10 apiece here in set two. Near side, Groff over with two hands. Nice play by Wolf to keep it alive. Free ball back over to Logan Elm now. Rhodes goes near side for Smith. A big swing dug up in the back row by Wolf. Far side, Brown blocked at the net by Groff. Binkley sends it out for Smith, who's blocked at the net. I believe they have a Brave touch as it came back to the Brave side.
Yeah, again, Logan Elm out of system. There's some confusion on the second ball there who was taking the setter position. It not only cost him a little bit of that, but it also cost him another hitter going strong at the net.
Wolf brings it near side for Groff, who gets the kill, and we're tied up once again. 11 apiece.
Competitive set here, tied at 6, tied at 9, tied at 10, now tied at 11. So this is a really important stretch here. Someone to take control of the set.
Over on the second touch by Schmelzer. Now Rhodes, near side for Hutchinson with the kill.
Dewey, I think it's just a little bit of the pace that Logan Elm's playing with. The block for Fairfield Union's just been a little late. You've seen a lot of touches, but you've seen a lot of tools of the block for points.
Reimer goes backside. Big swing by Brown. Overpass gets stuck up in the ceiling. What a play by Binkley underneath to get it back over to the Falcons. Far sideline for Brown, unable to get the kill. Thompson back over with two hands. Rhodes brings it near side for Hutchinson in the back row to Thompson. Now Brown from the attack line, a roll shot dug up by Logan Elm. Rhodes back setting, far sideline to Smith. Nice play by Thompson to keep it alive. Now back over to the Braves.
Yeah, great rally there. Again, the ball could come off the ceiling and stay on the same side as long as it doesn't hit the ceiling and go over. Good reaction from Logan Elm there to keep the rally alive, but Fairfield Union wins the point.
Tied up at 12 apiece. Brown serves it away for the Falcons. Rhodes backside to Smith. Overpass from Wolf. Back to the Braves now from the attack line. A roll shot from Hutchinson. Reimer backside, dug up by Binkley. Now Hutchinson on the attack. Off the net. She gets the kill. Braves back out in front 13-12.
Yeah, again, the key, if you're watching and or listening there at home, notice how many different Logan Elm players Dewey's talking about on the attack. It's that balance. It's really got Fairfield Union off balance.
Reimer sprinting over for the second touch. No play for the Falcons as they go over on the free ball. Down the middle, Kennedy Groff over with two hands. Reimer goes far side. Thompson, a big swing. And it's out of bounds. 14-12, a 2-point lead for Logan Elm.
Great opportunity there for Thompson, just unable to find some court inside that line.
Down the middle, miscommunication between Thompson and Bates, but it works out. As Bates gets the kill and the lead for Logan Elm is cut down to 1.
Key stretch here for Logan Elm. Thompson's got 2 more rotations in the front. You're up 14-13. If you're able to survive these 2 rotations, you'll have an opportunity to really spurt.
Free ball over by Addison Smith. Attacking opportunity now for Fairfield Union. Far side, Thompson. We're tied at 14 apiece.
obviously a special talent on the swing. But I've been really, really impressed with Reimer. Does a really good job of placing that ball up there in some good spots for a hitter.
330 assists coming into tonight for Reimer, averaging 9.2%. Reimer with the dig. Second touch by Thompson. Nice play by Binkley in the back row to keep it alive. Free ball over by Addison Smith. Falcons on the attack. Reimer over on the second touch. Binkley hits the deck to keep it alive for the Braves. Now Reimer going far side for the senior Thompson. Change of pace. A nice play by Rhodes to keep it alive. Adeline Wolf diving effort back over to the Braves now as the rally continues. Hutchinson far side gets the kill. Braves back out in front.
Sadie Binkley, the junior libero at Logan Elm, really, really good player. Does a nice job, plays really hard, keeps the ball off the floor, but even her IQ steps in there and able to keep her hitter alive with an opportunity to swing.
Overpass for the Falcons as Thompson hits it back over to Logan Elm. Roll shot from the attack line by Smith. Now Reimer over on the free ball. Binkley to Rhodes, near side, Addison Smith unable to get the kill, dug up in the back line. Now Thompson on the attack, far side, gets the kill.
Logan Elm had multiple opportunities to swing there and unable to take advantage, and then obviously you give Thompson too many chances, then it's just a matter of time.
Tied up 15 apiece here in set two. Logan Elm in the black uniforms with red numbers and a red line down the sleeves. Red jerseys for Fairfield Union, black numbers with a black and white stripe down the sleeves as the senior Brooklyn Moreau serves it away for Fairfield Union. Reimer, right back to Thompson, sticks it in front of the back line, 16-15. In favor of the Falcons. First lead they've had in quite a while, Shane.
Yeah, one of the few times I've seen the Logan Elm defense not follow the scouting report a little bit. They kind of ended up biting on the fake in the middle there. You've got to know where the ball's going and get out there and at least put something up.
Rhodes goes backside to Hutchinson, down the line. It appears Logan Elm called for a violation.
I think it hit the antenna that the line judge had it called, as did the up official.
Timeout for Logan Elm. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
First time out of the set for head coach Aaron Ridenauer. And the Logan Elm Braves currently trailing Fairfield Union 17-15 here in set two.
Yeah, you can just slowly kind of feel the momentum of the match switch. Logan Elm off to the fast start there in the first set. Started to show signs of that to start the second set as well, but Fairfield Union slowly but surely kind of starting to take Lady Mo back on their side here.
Rhodes brings it near side for Addison Smith, dug up by Brooklyn Ash. Now Thompson on the attack, the lead extended to 3.
Yeah, no answer for that when they're able to pass it and have clean ball handling. Very, very talented setter as well there with Reimer. That's easy money.
Rhodes down the middle for Green, dug up in the back line by Moreau. Now two-handed push over by Hannah Rhodes, and Thompson on the attack, blocked it to net by Green, falls out of bounds. 19-15 is our score in set two. Timeout, Logan Elm.
I think Coach Ridenauer just senses the importance of this stretch right here. Remember, I talked to you about them surviving one more rotation, and it's been just the opposite. You know, they had a chance right around 15-15, and now Fairfield Union has scored, 4 in a row. Logan Elm can get a good serve receive here and get on the attack, they got an opportunity to get out of this rotation without giving Thompson another swing.
Morrow, a tight serve as Binkley hits the deck, but to no avail as it is an ace for the senior. 20-15 Fairfield Union. Adeline Wolf trying to get it over on the second touch. It gets stuck up into the net. 20-16.
Just poor communication there. You don't want your setter to take that first ball because you want her to obviously be able to take the second ball. Reimer was waiting on teammate to step in and take it, and then they just didn't communicate in time.
Serve from Ingram, dug up by Thompson. Now Thompson on the attack down the line and gets the kill.
I like the idea of serving at her and forcing her to do something else before she just comfortably gets into her attack, but that time she shows off a little bit of her overall volleyball talent with a good pass.
Ingram sets it up near side for Smith. Diving effort in the back row by Morrow. Now on the attack, far side is Brown, who's initially blocked. It's sent back over by Fairfield Union, and they come away with the point 22-16.
Yeah, good swing from Brown there on the outside.
Second touch by Ingram, now Smith. Over on the free ball for Logan Elm. Reimer back setting for Wolf. Air mails it to the back line, hands it back over to Logan Elm trailing by 5.
Yeah, it looked like with her setter here in the front row, Brown's got a little bit more room to work. It looked like she might be wanting to go to a little bit of a slide action, but just, again, the timing a little off.
Now Reimer goes far side for Brown, down the line with the kill.
That time the timing was much better. Give Wolf a lot of credit. Her ability to go on the slide really held the block, about a 1, almost 2 count. Open net for Brown. She takes advantage.
Reimer serves it away for the Falcons. Ingram goes backside for Smith. Moreau hits the deck, now far sideline, tipped back over in by Brown. Smith on the attack once again, sails it over the back line. Set point coming up for Fairfield Union.
Great answer from Fairfield Union here in the second set. Let's see if Reimer and company can finish it off.
Ingram goes to the far side for Green. Dug up in the back row by Thompson. Wolf over on the free ball. Falcons now on the attack. Reimer to Wolf. Dug up by Smith. Flipped over on the second touch by Ingram. Thompson back setting for Moreau over on the free ball. Attacking opportunity now for the Braves. Big swing down the line for Marlo Smith. She sails it over the back line. That'll be a 25-17 set 2 final as Fairfield Union evens it up at 1 apiece heading into set 3. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at sosaohio.com.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Since 1853, Tomlinson Insurance has been protecting families, farms, and businesses in our community. As an independent agency, we offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, farm, and business, plus health and life insurance too. And we proudly partner with Erie Insurance to give you peace of mind with reliable coverage at competitive rates. Tomlinson Insurance, Let our history be your future. Call us today at 740-773-4181 or visit us at tomlinsonins.com.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School alongside Shane Combs. My name is Dewey Daly as we welcome you back into tonight's coverage. And Shane, each team takes a set. We're tied up at 1-1 heading into set 3.
Well, you said it in our pre-match coverage. You know, these two squads went 5 earlier in the year, and I know that Logan Elm's, you know, has a key piece missing, but you can still see the overall talent, the overall depth of the Lady Braves, and it's what you would expect. You know, two teams that have played a 5-set match earlier in the year. It's been back and forth. I thought Logan Elm really grabbed control in the midway through that first set. They ended up showing signs of doing the same there at the very beginning of set number 2, but then Fairfield Union, give them a lot of credit. They kind of started to find some rhythm there in the middle of set number 2, and they ended up really taking off. I think it was right around 15-14 or 15-15, and then Fairfield Union jumped all the way out. It's about a 20-15 lead, and they never looked back. Give senior setter Peyton Reimer a lot of credit, just kind of settling her team down and getting them in system. And obviously she knows where the ball's supposed to go when Thompson's in the front row, but I thought it was even some production from some other people there when Thompson was into the back row that ended up making a more complete effort for Fairfield Union in that second set win.
And Shane, I think you can look to the box score back from the first meeting of these two teams on August 27th, just to see how far some of these players for Logan Elm has come. Is in that 5-set match, Claire King, 31 kills in the match, no other Brave over 6.
Well, and again, some of that is just the special talent of King, but then some of that's also the opportunity, right? So again, we talked about it. If someone with 31 kills is all of a sudden not playing, there's probably going to be 40, 50, 60 swings available across the board, and I think you've seen that tonight. 3-4 different Logan Elm players maybe getting 5, 6, 7 more swings than they were earlier in the year, and they're starting to develop some confidence and produce some offense for Coach Ridenauer.
35 kills in that match for Christian Thompson, 22 for Molly Brown. I'm sure that match was quite the treat over at Fairfield Union back on August 27th.
Well, the 22 for Brown had to be a huge lift. Unofficially, right around 18 or 19 for Thompson here in the first 2 sets. I mean, it's just, again, there's certain things that there's just no high school defense for, if I'm being honest. But there are things you can do in terms of forcing them out of system, trying to compete on the block, get a touch, dig a ball up, try to live the play on, and Logan Elm's certainly been able to do that 3 or 4 different times to win some points.
Shane, I think at one point in the first set you mentioned Thompson was credited for 8 of the team's 12 points up to that point in the match. This third set here tonight underway. Thompson far side, blocked at the net by Smith. Flies out of bounds off the fingertips of Logan Elms. That'll give the first point in set 3 to the Falcons.
Yeah, the block was there. Got to get the hands turned inside. Probably easier for me to say sitting up here, not right in front of that rocket coming at my face.
Brown serves it away for the second time this set. Rhodes goes near side to Hutchinson. Off the net, Collins sets it up for Thompson over on the roll shot. Now Logan Elm on the attack as the senior Eliana Hutchinson unable to get it up over the net. An early third set, 2-0 lead for Fairfield Union.
Yeah, Logan Elm's got to be able to come on a better attack, not to make the system so easy to get into for Fairfield Union.
Brown to serve away once more. Rhodes sets it up right down the middle for Groff. Change of pace for Groff, and it nearly pays off. What an effort by Brown to get it over on the free ball. Now Hutchinson on the attack, and she gets the kill.
Yeah, much better. You can see when Logan Elm's coming on the aggressive attack, it just makes it so much harder for Fairfield Union because you have to play defense and you're not able to get into your offensive attack as quick. Big difference.
Sadie Binkley serves it away for the Braves. Reimer goes front side for Thompson, dug up by Binkley. Rhodes near side for Smith. Diving effort by Brown as Smith comes away with the kill, and we're tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, an example of some of that depth already here early in the third set that you're talking about, getting some different Braves involved in the attack.
Reimer to Thompson, a roll shot. Nearly comes away with it.
Great effort, but I think she went across the line there.
Binkley, a diving effort near side, rolled over the half-court line. Violation makes it a 3-2 lead for Fairfield Union.
Yeah, that's an incredible effort. Usually it's a foot across or something like that. That time it was a body on the dive.
Rhodes goes near side for Smith, fading away, able to get it back over, dug up by Collins. Now Thompson on the attack, sails it over the back line, and we're tied up at 3.
That time Thompson coming up the net a little bit on the swing there. I kind of like more when she stays outside and Reimer's able to push it out there.
Reimer to Thompson, down the lane, plants it in and gets the kill.
Outstanding. Now that's a little bit different than what I'm talking about now because she's coming more out of the middle. So out of the middle, you certainly want to get on top of your setter a little bit more and run that quick action.
Brooklyn Morrow subs in for Caitlin Bates, and she'll head back to the service line for the Falcons. Rhodes down the middle for Green. She gets the kill, and we're tied up at 4 apiece. Shane, I think when you look to the first 10 points in each of these first 3 sets, it's just been back and forth the whole time.
It really is, and it's a momentum thing. It is a matchup thing, and that's why you have to take advantage. When those matchups are in your favor, you have to win those points.
Serve from Ingram. Over the back line and out of bounds, a 5-4 lead off the service error by Ingram. Now Thompson serves it away, nearly has an ace, and she will have it.
Yeah, Thompson just showing off the all-around game. I mentioned the defense at the net and in the back row earlier. Now showing a little bit with the serve.
19 aces, check that, 20 now for Thompson. On the season, 21 for the senior. That leads the team.
Contacts that ball so high, gets on top, gets a little bit of a dive, and you really can't appreciate it from this side view very much. A lot of times if you watch that thing from the end line, you can really see the movement on that thing.
21 aces on the season for Thompson, a 97% serve percentage. Braves on the attack, a dig by Thompson in the back line. Reimer, far side, Brown with the kill.
Yeah, you mentioned Brown in the first matchup. What did you say, how many kills for her in that first? 22. Yeah, so like I can see that already. She had kind of a slow start here tonight, and she's really started to get going. When they get this production out of her, they go to a whole new level because then obviously they're much, much better in all 6 rotations.
8-4 is our score in set 3. Timeout by Aaron Ridenauer and the Logan Elm Braves. Big thank you to John Bruce for making the trip up to Logan Elm to help run the camera tonight. Don't know what we would have done without him, Shane.
Well, I guess my left hand would have been attempting to do the talents of John Bruce, and that wouldn't have went very well. So I know I appreciate his efforts.
Also a big thank you to all of our fall sports live stream sponsors, the Glockner family of dealerships, Parmar Stores, Willie & Son Trucking, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, Glow Fiber, and Tomlinson Insurance. Out of the timeout, it'll be Christian Thompson continuing to serve for the Falcons. Ingram, back setting, blocked at the net is Smith. Back over to the Braves now as Marlo Smith is over on the free ball. Reimer, back set for Wolf. Dig in the back line by Ingram. Now Smith on the attack, unable to get it to go. Far side, Brown with the swing, dug up by Groff. Ingram sets it up, blocked at the net. And back over to the Braves. Ingram back over to Wolf, who tips it back over to Logan Elm now. Smith over with the right hand, now Thompson pushes it over with 2. Near side, left hand by Smith as she sticks it in. Unorthodox, but it counts.
Well, I don't know that that's how you draw it up, but again, I like the effort, just the ability not to quit on the play and do whatever it takes to earn the point.
Scorecard in volleyball similar to that of a golf scorecard. Not big enough to draw a picture. You just mark the point down and continue playing. Back-to-back points now for the Braves as they cut the Fairfield Union lead down to 2 at 8-6.
Well, you go up and down the lineup card there, Addison Smith, and you mentioned Hutchison, Groff, and then Adeline Smith, Macy Green. Just a lot of balance from Logan Elm.
Reimer retreats to the back line, sets it up. Wolf over with 2 hands. Now Ingram back setting near side. Smith, she'll get the kill. Make that 3 in a row for Logan Elm as they bring themselves to within 1.
Yeah, Adeline Smith had a big first set, went a little quiet there in the second set, but now here on the outside with a chance to swing, they really need that spark from her.
Reimer over on the second touch, finds a gap in the defense and sticks it in. 9-7 Fairfield Union.
Yeah, such a weapon. Again, the senior setter just with great court vision. Giant hole in the middle. She's able to find it.
Ingram grows front side to Green. Her shot is out of bounds to the near sideline as the Falcons are the first to 10 here in set 3. Ingram goes backside. Smith, the big swing down the line with the kill.
Another big swing for Smith, and again, with Thompson in the back row, these are the rotations. We talked about matchups earlier. This is where you have matchups in your favor if you're Logan Elm, and you've really got to be able to cut into this 10-8 deficit.
Kimberly Petty to serve it away for the Braves. Tied to the net, Reimer with the right hand. Coming in is Caitlin Bates, and she's unable to get it up over the net. The lead for Fairfield Union once again cut down to 1.
Yeah, Reimer's coming out of the back row, so I think she feared knocking that ball over because you're not allowed to attack from the back row, so she tried to pop it up and keep it on her side and just wasn't able to get enough hand on it.
Petty to serve once more for the Braves. Reimer tight to the net once again. Rhodes tips it up and unable to get it over the net. So the lead back up to 2 for Fairfield Union as Adeline Wolf is back to the service line.
Bates returns to the lineup in the front row for Fairfield Union. I think what Coach Ridenour is asking about, again, is on the back row. Remember I said on the point before, that time she's coming out of the back row. So if she's out in the back row, she cannot attack above the net, over the net. So does that make sense? So she's got to be able to stay down, and Coach Ridenour felt like it was the back row attack.
Rhodes brings it near side for Groff. Kept alive by the Falcons, who are now on the attack. A roll shot by Brown.
I think Bates was in the net.
Violation called on the senior Caitlin Bates. Back down to 1 for the Falcons. Reimer back setting near side for Brown, dug up by the Braves, who are now on the attack. Hutchinson, a big swing, dug up in the back row by Thompson. Now Brown down the far sideline, kept alive by Logan Elm. Down the middle, it's Kennedy. Groff with the kill, and we're tied up at 11.
Yeah, nice answer from Logan Elm here. They were down 10-7, and chance for Fairfield Union to take off here in this third set, but Logan Elm able to answer.
Reimer goes backside for Brown. Her shot is inside the net, extremely close, but they'll give it to her.
Nice aggressive swing. Logan Elm asking for a tip. I did not see one myself.
Rhodes comes near side for Hutchinson. Diving effort in the back row by Brown is to no avail as we're tied up at 12.
Again, because of the balance, I think the Fairfield Union block certainly guessing a little bit because Logan Elm able to go up and down the net on them.
Reimer goes to Thompson. A big swing down the left line. Gets the kill. Shane, feels like that's the first time we've seen Thompson in a while.
Well, it's because she got stuck in the back row there a little bit. Again, when Logan Elm went on their run, I was talking about matchups. Logan Elm was able to win some points there and kind of force her to stay in the back row a little bit more. She no more comes to the front row and announces her return with a big swing.
Rhodes brings it near side for Smith. Dug up in the back row by Brown. Reimer, far side, Thompson. Nice play by Binkley, but it's an overpass. Back to the Falcons. Thompson another go. This time sticks it in for the kill.
The old point guard in me, I should say old because that was many pounds and many years ago, but I appreciate Reimer's understanding of where the ball needs to go, because there's a lot of times where maybe the net's open somewhere else, but when you have a player as special as Thompson, you gotta make sure that she's getting enough swings, and Reimer does a good job of that.
Rhodes to Smith, unable to get it up over the net. 15-12, Fairfield Union.
You can sense the frustration with Coach Ridenauer. He knows they work so hard to get all the way back, and then now they've kind of slipped up and let the mini 3-0 run here again.
Rhodes near side for Smith. Thompson back over on the second touch. Rhodes to Smith. Once again, check that. That is rough on the swing, and she'll get the kill.
Love the tempo. Logan Elm comes back quick. Defense of Fairfield Union unable to set. And again, Kennedy Groff out of the middle there, the junior, one of those 5 hitters that we've been talking about in the balance.
From the back row, Collins over on the free ball. Rhodes down the middle for Green, who's blocked at the net. The Braves keep it alive off the rebound. Far side, Hutchinson over on the roll shot. Reimer on the second touch finds a hole and sticks it in, 16-13.
Yeah, Fairfield Union thought there was a no touch there, which would have resulted in a 4th hit. Didn't get the call. Continued to play on, and then Reimer finds the hole there in the middle.
Moreau serves it away for the Falcons. Rhodes goes backside, down the line. It's Hutchinson with the kill.
Smith and Ingram return for Logan Elm. Ingram will be back to serve.
Back into the game, a quick ace for Kiana Ingram. Ingram to serve once more. Second touch by Brown off the net. Thompson over on the free ball. Chance to attack now for the Braves off the net. Now Thompson, big swing with the kill.
Outstanding. I want to say that was Brooklyn Ash. I stepped in. The setter had to take the first ball. Reimer, great knowledge. And again, I hope I have the right kid there. But Ash steps in and bumps it up there and gives Thompson another swing. Well done.
Thompson back to the service line for the Falcons. Ingram brings it near side for Smith. Gets it up over the net and gets the kill. Shane, it's something we've continued to talk about, just the numbers game for Logan Elm, the amount of people they have up at the net each and every point here tonight. Reimer sets it up right down the middle for Wolf, trying to get it over with 2 hands. Sails it over the back line. We're knotted up at 17 apiece.
Danger time for Fairfield Union here with her going to the back row.
Diving effort by Wolf. As Ash is unable to get it over on the free ball, an ace for Addison Smith.
Good timeout here from Fairfield Union. Their serve receive started to break down here a little bit. And this is going to be a really key stretch for them just to try to stay even here to get Thompson back to the front row. Super opportunity for Logan Elm as they start to really serve tough to take control here of this key 3rd set.
18-17 here in set 3. Shane, in your notes, do you have the last time in this set that Logan Elm led?
Logan Elm going back there. Fairfield Union jumped out 13-12, so I think you got to go all the way back somewhere around that 11-10 mark or so, somewhere in the middle of that set. Fairfield Union had a great opportunity when they stretched it out to 15-12, but give Logan Elm credit. They've just been able to kind of weather the storm, and here they find themselves late in the 3rd set with a chance to steal it and go up 2-1.
Thompson out of the back row. An overpass back over to the Braves as Marlo Smith goes up top and dunks it down.
Yeah, just an unforced error from a special player there, and the overpass, Logan Elm takes advantage. And again, the tough serve, a lot of times utilizing the deep serve, has really had Fairfield Union out of system. There's another one.
Gives the ace to the senior Addison Smith as the Braves are the first to 20 here in set 3.
Tell Coach Ridenauer has really found something in the deep serve that he likes, because they've been wearing that out all night tonight.
Smith serves it away once more. Reimer goes far side for Brown, off balance over on the roll shot. From the attack line, Smith back over to the Falcons. Reimer, far side, Brown, big swing, dug up in the back line by Groff. Near side, Smith blocked at the net as Ingram keeps it alive on the Brave side of the net. Far side, this is Smith back over to Fairfield Union. Now Brown with the right hand, nearly sticks it in. A nice play by Logan Elm to keep it alive. Reimer, far side, Brown blocked at the net as it flies out of bounds. 20-18 in favor of Logan Elm. Possession back with the Falcons.
Great rally back and forth. Had some really good defense on both sides, and give Brown credit. Never lost her aggressiveness and able to tool the block out of bounds.
The senior setter, Peyton Reimer, back to the service line. Ingram sends it up near side for Smith. Blocked at the net by Wolf as Ingram tips it back over. Far side, Brown off the net and dug up by Ingram on the Brave side. Smith with the right hand. Change of pace as Thompson sends it back to Logan Elm. Ingram right down the middle for Green, unable to get it over the net. And the Falcons are back within one here in set 3.
Yeah, I think the setter thought her hitter was going to come a little quicker, a little bit more. I talked to you about it on top of her, and then that time the timing off a little bit results in the hitting error.
Serve from River, nearly an overpass as Ingram more or less unsure of what to do, and we're tied up at 20 apiece. Three consecutive points for the Falcons. Ingram, near side, Smith, dug up in the back row by Moreau. Tied to the net, Green, over with the left hand, diving effort, out of the back row by Reimer to keep it alive. Back setting, down the line, Smith with the big swing and the big kill to put the Braves back out in front, 21-20.
It shows you a little bit, especially where we're sitting here, it shows you a little bit of the athleticism in this match tonight, because there's about 6 bodies, 3 on each side, where how they all stayed out of the net right there, I have no idea. But again, great body control, great effort.
Serve from Petty. Reimer brings it back to the Falcons side. Miscommunication between Mitchell and Reimer. 22-20 is our score.
Again, with Reimer in the back row, Coach Ridenauer's already about lost his mind on about 2 or 3 of those. She does a good job of not going over, but as a result, unable to keep it in play.
22-20 here in set 3. Shane, we've said a few times tonight it seemed that race to the first 10 points neck and neck, and then when you get to around the 15-point mark, one team started to pull away in the first 2 sets. The first set tonight that both teams have got into the 20, have reached the 20-point mark.
Well, and when you get into these emotional situations, rivalry matchup, key third set, you got to return to your basics. That the service game is so important, the ability to execute your spot that your coach calls, and then on the serve receive, able to pass on target. So if you're Fairfield Union right now, you're just looking at setter Peyton Reimer as your target, and you got to be able to pass one on target to her.
Thompson brings it back in play. Molly Brown over on the free ball. Attacking opportunity now for the Braves is blocked at the net. Adeline Wolf with the big-time play for Fairfield Union, who are back within one.
Huge defensive play from Wolf, because just as I said what I said, they didn't pass on target. Free ball over. Logan Elm with a golden opportunity to go up 23-20, and Wolf comes up with a huge defensive play.
After the block, Wolf back to the line. Coming into tonight, Wolf led her team in blocks as Logan Elm sends 2 consecutive balls off the backboard that has been raised to the ceiling here tonight. And we're tied up at 22.
Well, really talented passers. Just a breakdown in the serve receive there. Now, like you said, 22 all. Fairfield Union with a chance.
Rhodes, near side, Groff back over. Falcons now on the attack. Thompson rolls shot from the attack line. Diving effort by Ingram. Tipped over by Kennedy. Groff. As the Falcons are calling for a net violation. 23-22, Logan Elm.
I think Reimer wanted to give Thompson a back row attack, but Thompson had her momentum coming in and got it in front of the 10-foot line, had to roll shot instead of being able to take a swing at it.
Senior setter Hannah Rhodes serves it away. Fairfield Union ties it up once again, this time at 23. You go back to that first meeting between these two teams, a 26-24 set 3 final. Seems like we're getting into that territory where we could see something similar.
Again, Coach Ridenauer really adamant about the back row attack from the setter. It'll be anxious to see if he buys one of these in a key situation here.
Molly Brown serves it away for the Falcons. Miscommunication between Logan Elm. That'll result in an ace for the junior Molly Brown. Timeout, Logan Elm.
Good timeout, if nothing else, just to kind of settle things. Logan Elm was up 23-22, had a breakdown in serve receive here. Now all of a sudden it's Fairfield Union with a set point opportunity up 24-23. Obviously very important set 3 anytime the match is tied 1-1. Binkley's joined by Groff, and can't see the number on the other side there. It's a 10. That's Petty. Really, really important serve receive right here. 3-man serve receive. Kind of a fourth one dropping back here on the near side.
Coming out of the timeout, set point, nearly another ace for Molly Brown as Binkley dives to keep it alive. What a play by Thompson to get it over on the free ball. Near side, Hutchinson on the attack, digging the back row by Brown. Caitlin Bates unable to get it back up over the net, and we're tied up at 24 apiece. It'll take an extended set here in the third.
Great effort from Binkley on the one side. You mentioned the great athleticism of Thompson keeping the ball off the floor, but Logan Elm able to get the point, tied up at 24.
Binkley back to the service line for Logan Elm. Thompson gets it over on the free ball. Out of the back row, it's Petty. Rhodes, middle of the floor with two hands is Groff. Now Reimer, far side. Thompson gets the kill.
Great swing. You see so many people, 24 all, maybe let up a little bit. There was no let up about that at all. Go ahead, not afraid of the moment. Swing away, and she hammers one.
Second set point of the third for Fairfield Union. Rhodes, front side, Smith. Dug up by Brown. Reimer to Thompson. She gets the kill. And the Falcons take a 2-1 lead. Headed in to set number 4.
So athletic. 24 all and then back-to-back plays. One with a big-time hammer, then the other one. I just don't know that I've watched very many players in the last decade that could go up and play that ball in that way without having some sort of net violation. Just so athletic.
2-1 lead for Fairfield Union as we head into the fourth here tonight from Logan Elm High School. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Glo Fiber is now in Ohio. And with gig speed fiber internet, we're keeping things real. As in real, reliable speeds. Real people who really want to talk to you. Not to mention, real simple pricing. Switch to Glo Fiber today to get real fast, real reliable fiber internet and your first month free. Glo Fiber is here. Welcome to Glo-Hio. Call 1-833-WANT-GLO or visit glofiber.com to switch today.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at Ohio Health.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School, where the Braves have fallen behind 2-1 to Fairfield Union. The Braves taking set one, back-to-back set wins for the Falcons, who have seemingly come alive after that first, I believe, 25-13 set loss to the Braves.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I really highlight the play of Peyton Reimer, the senior setter of Fairfield Union. She's just really, really good, and she does a good job of walking a fine line, understanding. And when you're in a 5-1 attack and you're coming from the back row, you can't go above the net and contact over. I've mentioned Coach Reidenhauer about 3 or 4 times, really, really adamant that she did that, but I think she's disguised it just enough and has been able to pick and choose her spots. There's about 3 or 4 plays there in that third set that were really, really crucial. Could have went either way.
Looking ahead to the next matches for both of these teams. For Fairfield Union, they'll take the weekend off, take on Liberty Union back at home next Tuesday, whereas Logan Elm will travel to Warren this Saturday.
Unofficially have Thompson right around the 25 kill mark, and anytime you get someone that high, you mentioned it earlier on school records, when you get the one person putting up those types of kill numbers, the 5-1 setter is usually going to follow with the big assist total as well. On the Logan Elm side, it's been more equal opportunity, right, with about 5 different Braves getting a chance to get involved in the attack, and they've had success when they've been able to get in system.
It'll be the senior Hannah Rhodes and the Logan Elm Braves to get us going here in set 4. Reimer back setting for Molly Brown, who pushes it over with 2 hands. Far side, Smith, the big swing down the line. And the Braves are on the board first to open up the 4th set.
Well, it's a huge point. I mean, obviously you need an opportunity to play out in front. It's a must-do-or-die set 4 for the Braves.
Reimer back setting near side for Brown, who evens it up at 1 apiece.
Good aggressive swing from Brown. Defense just a little too deep on that particular ball.
Brown serves it away for the Falcons. Rhodes brings it near side for Hutchinson, dug up in the back row by Binkley. Off the net, Thompson over on the free ball. Rhodes, middle of the floor. Kennedy Groff gets the kill.
Two kills, 2 different Braves here early on. It's kind of been the story of the night, spreading the ball up and down the net.
The junior Sadie Binkley back to the service line for Logan Elm. Tight to the net, Reimer sets it up far side. A roll shot from Thompson, who is unable to stick it in the near sideline. 3-1 is our score in favor of the Logan Elm Braves.
I think what's amazing about Thompson, too, is through, about 25 kills, she's only had about probably 3 or 4 hitting errors, in terms of the whole night.
Gives the ace to Sadie Binkley as the Braves take a 4-1 lead here in set 4.
Quick start for Logan Elm. Again, Thompson coming across the front row. These are valuable points.
Reimer goes far side, sets it up high for Thompson. Shane, I believe that tight-roped all the way across the net to the near side and out of bounds.
Yeah, caught the tape there, rolled down, and came right out of bounds.
Fortunate break for the Braves, who lead 5-1. Out of the back row, it's Collins. Up towards the net, it's Thompson. Rhodes over on the second touch to the back row, Collins. Now Thompson on the attack, plants it down for the second point of the set for the Falcons.
Man, I think Rhodes has been so good tonight for the Braves, but I didn't love that decision there. Again, just, the kind of the free ball over opportunity puts them in system, and then you get Thompson swinging away. Really like to see her use her hitters there and put the Fairfield Union defense on its heels.
Rhodes brings it near side for Smith. She'll get the kill.
Just as I say that, there's what I'm talking about. That's an outstanding set from Rhodes. That pass was not on the mark. She comes off her spot there in the middle and is able to use her hands to place the ball up for her hitter.
Tight serve by Kennedy Groff, unable to get it up over the net. That'll hand it back over to the Falcons, who trail by 3.
Wolf returns to the lineup here, the front row for Fairfield Union. Remember, she had some really key plays down the stretch of that third set.
The senior Moreau back to the line for the Falcons. Rhodes back setting, far side for Hutchinson, who comes away with the kill.
See if Logan Elm here can execute some of their serving game. Ingram is utilized the deep serve a couple times for Coach Ridenhour tonight, and they've had some success with it.
Kiana Ingram serves it away. Thompson on the overpass, but comes away with the point for the Falcons.
Yeah, just a blown opportunity for Logan Elm there. Off of the tough serve from Ingram, you get the overpass. You got to be ready to go up there with 2 hands and dump that ball down. Instead, it falls in for a point the other way.
Now Thompson back to the line. Extremely tight serve received by Groff in the back row. Free ball over by Binkley. Unable to stick it in. Extremely tight to the near sideline. Nonetheless, a 7-5 lead for Logan Elm.
Yeah, you go back to 7-3. Logan Elm had an opportunity for an easy point to go up 8-3, and now all of a sudden it's 7-5. It shows you how quick it can change.
Ingram goes backside. Smith down the line, unable to get the kill. Second touch pushed over with 2 hands by Thompson. Now Smith. The junior unable to make solid contact. That'll result in the Braves lead being cut down to 1. Thompson back to the service line once again.
Haven't had a lot of service errors tonight both ways. It's been a pretty clean match from that regard.
Reimer back setting for Wolf, dug up in the back row by Groff. Roll shot over to the Falcons by Smith. Reimer setting far side for Brown down the line as Smith hits the deck in the back row to keep it alive. Tight to the net is Marlo Smith back over to the Falcons. Molly Brown tips it over with the right hand, dug up by Ingram. Smith on the attack, unable to get it up over the net. That'll cut the Braves lead down to 1 at 8-7.
We've seen that several times tonight where maybe not the cleanest volleyball, but some really good effort and some back and forth action. And it just sometimes it's a matter of play clean volleyball and don't mess up before your opponent.
Reimer serves it away for the Falcons. Ingram. Right back, near side for Green, dug up in the back row by Reimer. Brown on the attack, blocked at the net.
They're going to say no touch, which would result in that 4th hit.
Violation gives the Braves a 9-7 lead. Kimberly Petty back to the service line for head coach Aaron Ridenhour. Reimer back setting for Wolf, who's blocked at the net. Ball back over to the Falcons. Diving effort in the back row by Petty to keep it alive. Groff back over to the Falcons now. Far side. Blocked at the net is Molly Brown. Another opportunity now for the Falcons. And Adeline Wolf comes away with the kill.
2 really good defensive efforts at the net from Logan Elm. But again, Fairfield Union continues to come quick on the attack. And then Wolf ends up getting an open net in the middle and takes advantage.
Off the kill, Adeline Wolf back to the service line for Fairfield Union. Second touch pushed over with 1 hand by Hannah Rhodes. Braves now back on the attack. Kennedy Groff unable to get it up over the net. Knotted up at 9 apiece in set 4.
Yeah, Logan Elm led 7-3 earlier in this set. And now with Thompson in the back row, Fairfield Union on a little bit of a run here.
Serving error by the senior Wolf. Logan Elm the first to double digits here in the 4th set.
It's the second service error in this set for Fairfield Union.
Thompson brings it near side. Brown over with two hands. Miscommunication between Logan Elm. It appears they all thought it may have gone on the outside of the antenna as nobody was home.
Coach Ridenhour not sure what he just watched there, but I don't think he enjoyed it.
Brown serves it away. Near side, Hutchinson. Collins keeps it alive now. Thompson on the attack with the kill.
Big time swing, starting to knock on the door of 30 kills in the match.
Rhodes goes backside, down the line, Smith with the kill. Big game by the junior Adeline Smith through about 3.5 sets tonight.
Yeah, it really has been.
The junior libero, Sadie Binkley, to serve it away. Reimer, far side, Thompson caught off balance and unable to stick it in the near side. 12-11 Logan Elm.
One of the few times Reimer and Thompson not on the same page, just out of system there a little bit, results in a hitting error.
Reimer brings it back into play for Bates, who sends it over to the Braves. Now back to the Falcons. Thompson on the attack and gets the kill.
Yeah, much better timing. And, now all of a sudden we talk about these back and forth sets, tied at 9, 10, 11, and now 12. You just feel like whoever comes up with this next little spurt going to put themselves in a nice position to take this fourth set.
Brooklyn Ash back to the service line for the Falcons. Rhodes, near side, Smith caught off balance. Diving effort by Ash to keep it alive. Thompson, a roll shot. Rhodes brings it near side for Smith. Big swing. What a play in the back row by Brown to keep it alive. Thompson down the line with the kill.
Yeah, all made possible, as you said. Well called, Dewey, by the defensive effort in the back row to keep that Logan Elm attack off the floor.
Rhodes front setting for Smith. Back to the Braves now. Rhodes back setting. Hutchinson over with the right hand. Nice, Shane. I believe we're going to have a tip.
Fairfield Union not very happy with the call, but again, happened right in front of him there and seemed pretty adamant. So tied at 13.
As of now, Holly Culver discussing with the near side official, but to no avail. It'll be 13 apiece. The junior Groff serves it away and into the net. Right back to the Falcons, who lead 14-13.
Continue to alternate back and forth on points here. Just, again, waiting for someone to kind of take control.
Bit of an announcer's jinx for you, Shane. Mentioned how clean the game has been. I believe we've had 4 or 5 service errors in this set.
And everyone just starts serving in the net.
Rhodes down the middle, diving effort by Addison Smith as nobody was home from the set. Now Thompson on the attack, and she'll get the kill.
Wow. They say announcers don't have control over what happens. I don't know if I agree with that. I think you and I have a lot to do with what happens here tonight. What do you think? Good timeout here. I mean, really, really important that Logan Elm not let this get away 15-13. Because remember, I said that we were tied at 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now all of a sudden, Fairfield Union scores the back-to-back points, and Logan Elm wants to make sure it doesn't get away from him here.
And Shane, this was around the time in set 3 where Logan Elm made that push from behind to get ahead. I think it was 20-17 before Fairfield Union eventually pushed back to tie it up. It was tied all the way up to 24 before the Falcons end up winning the set 26-24.
Yeah, you come out of a timeout, it always starts with a good serve receive here. Usually the other team's serving when you come out of a timeout because, you're calling it to try to stop one of their runs. So Thompson still in the front row would be a huge point here for Logan Elm.
Moreau serves it away for the Falcons as Rhodes brings it near side for Smith, who gets the kill.
Much needed swing, good pass, good set, good aggressive attack to draw within one at 15-14. And again, Ingram back to serve. Logan Elm's had some success in this particular rotation, and it started with Ingram's serve.
Ingram subs in, back to the service line for Logan Elm. Reimer to Thompson over with the right hand. Diving effort by Ingram, but to no avail as Christian Thompson comes away with the kill.
Again, Reimer trying to push that ball out in front of her. Again, that wasn't their best timing, but Thompson's length and athleticism just makes her ability to adjust unlike anything I've seen.
Thompson back to the service line. Falcons now on the attack. Reimer front setting. Brown blocked at the net and back over to the Falcons. Free ball over by Morrow. Second touch by Binkley, near side. Marlo Smith with a big swing, dug up by Thompson in the back row. Roll shot by Brown, digged from Groff. And nobody home on the second touch for Logan Elm.
Yeah, danger time here for Logan Elm, up to 17-14. They had trouble with Thompson's serve the last time she was back on the line.
Future Bobcat Christian Thompson serves it away. Binkley over on the free ball. Reimer back setting. Wolf down the line with the kill.
Big time swing from Wolf up to 18-14. Fairfield Union sensing it a little bit, and Coach Ridenauer doing the same. He's going to take his second timeout just to try to stop the bleeding here a little bit.
Second timeout of the set for head coach Aaron Ridenauer. This is Logan Elm Braves trail 18-14 here in set 4.
Yeah, just a little fatigue. You can almost see it in Logan Elm. I think this even goes back a little bit to that third set because I thought they had an opportunity there toward the end of that third set to take control of the match. Fairfield Union, to its credit, able to make a few plays down the stretch, and then Thompson able to just be special on those final two swings that to end that third set. Logan Elm got off to a decent start, but then again at 7-3, they led here early in the fourth set. I thought they had some unforced errors that really started to swing the momentum back, and it's been all Fairfield Union since, and now 18-14 with Thompson continuing to serve.
Ingram back setting, far side for Smith. Fairfield Union called for a net violation. Bring the Braves within 3.
Yeah, block was there. Just got to be able to extend those hands out over the net. That's what the coach is telling them.
Reimer back setting for Wolf, down the line with another kill. We've seen that play with Wolf, Shane, where she kind of comes across the body, fading to the near side.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of like a layup in basketball. When the setter's in the front row in the 5-1, it gives that one hitter a little bit more room, so she comes behind into like a little slide action, they call it, and she just kind of comes up off the 1 foot and able to attack.
Kind of like the Mikan drill. Think about it that way. Green pushes it over with 2 hands. Now sent back over by Reimer, dug up by Binkley in the back row. Near side, Smith with the kill.
Great aggressive swing. Again, not able to get the hands out over the top of the net, so able to tool the block out of bounds. That's what her coach is talking to her about here, about getting those hands out over the net to try to give yourself the best opportunity to earn the point.
Kimberly Petty serves it away for the Braves. Thompson setting it up far side for Brown, unable to get it up over the net, and the Braves are within 2.
Little life for the Braves here. Thompson stuck in the back row. Again, if you're able to serve tough, gives you a chance to come back on the attack if you're Logan Elm.
Petty serves it away once more. Reimer back setting for Wolf. Ingram with the dig in the back row. Near side, Smith gets the kill, and the Braves are within 1.
Can't say enough about Adeline Smith and the night that she's had. And you said King's a junior, correct? This Logan Elm team next year is going to be nice.
Shane, if you remember, a couple of years ago over at Unioto, we got our first glimpse at Claire King, one of the first volleyball games we did together. Hitting error for Wolf. That'll tie it up at 19 apiece.
Well, how about this? We all of a sudden got us a tight set at 19 all. Anybody set?
Reimer setting to the back row. Roll shot for Thompson, back over to the Braves. Far side, Brown back over with two hands. Now Ingram sets it up near side. Adeline Smith. Looks like she got the kill, but they're not going to give it to her. Shane, that one extremely tight to the back left corner.
It really was. It was a bang-bang call, and I like the hot hand going outside to Smith, and she swings and just misses the corner, puts Fairfield Union back up 20-19.
Adeline Wolf back to the service line for Fairfield Union. Second touch by Binkley, free ball by Groff. Reimer, near side, swing by the senior Mitchell. She's unable to stick it in and sails it over the back line. We're knotted up at 20 apiece.
Yeah, poor spacing from Fairfield Union. Didn't quite get all the hitters ready to go, and as a result, just got a little tight to the net.
Rhodes back into the game. She serves it away for the Braves. From the back row, a roll shot from Thompson. She sticks it in.
Yeah, you could tell that's where Reimer wanted to go, and not the big swing that we ended up seeing earlier, but certainly an effective attack for Thompson.
The junior Molly Brown serves it away. Tight to the net, Rhodes brings it near side for Hutchinson, blocked at the net, and it falls out of bounds. Knotted up at 21 apiece.
Just like when we were at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tied before Fairfield Union took off. Now Logan Elm comes back, and here we are again, 19, 20, and 21 tied at each score.
The senior libero, Sadie Binkley, serves it away. Reimer, Thompson. She'll get the kill.
Great effort, just unable to kind of keep the ball popped up in the air long enough. Give Thompson another kill. 6 to 7, 28 to 9, 30 through 1 through 2, about 33 unofficially, I think. Again, I'm running out of room on my sheet here.
Brooklyn Ash to serve it away for the Falcons. Second touch by Rhodes from the attack line, a roll shot by Smith. Reimer goes far side. Thompson another roll shot, a nice play by Binkley to keep it alive. Smith, big time swing, dug up by Collins in the back row. Now Thompson on the attack with the kill.
Yeah, everything that Logan Elm could do to keep the first ball off the floor, and then they were scrambling defensively, and then that gives Thompson the open net. And we've kind of already read that book here this evening enough times to know how it's going to end.
Ash to serve it away once more. Rhodes, near side for Smith. She'll get the kill. And Shane, just from up here, that borderline looking like a catch and throw, extremely close, but they'll give it to him.
It really is, but they've let more and more of that go into the game this year, and again, it's kind of like that fine line, but it's very effective.
Overpass on the serve receive, and Eliana Hutchinson dunks it down, and we're tied at 23 apiece.
Much, much better. Remember, there was a huge play back earlier in the set on a similar play where Logan Elm did not aggressively take advantage. That time they do, and they tie it at 23.
Croft back to the service line. Second touch by Reimer, roll shot by Thompson. Dig from Binkley. Rhodes brings it near side for Smith. Now Reimer, right back to Thompson, a big swing. Match point coming up for Fairfield Union.
And Logan Elm had their opportunity. The tough serve had Fairfield Union out of system on the first ball over. Logan Elm with every chance there, but didn't get on an aggressive attack, and then obviously gives the open net opportunity for Thompson to swing away. Match point.
Moreau serves it away for Fairfield Union. Rhodes, near side, Smith. Falcons now on the attack. Reimer to Thompson for the match, dug up by Binkley. Rhodes brings it near side for Smith once again, blocked at the net. Binkley keeps it alive. Backsetting, far side for Hutchinson. Moreau hits the deck in the back row, a roll shot by Thompson. Back over to the Braves, and that'll do it. 25-23, the final in set 4, a 3-1 win for Fairfield Union on this Thursday night to begin their second trip around the Mid-State League with a win.
Back-to-back sets where you're tied at 24-24 there in set 3. It was back-to-back kills from Thompson. This time 23 all, back-to-back swings from Thompson. Kind of fitting, I tell you. Volleyball fans, this is a really good match. If you have not had a chance to see Christian Thompson play yet, shame on you, because it is a treat. I mean, what a talented young lady, and I know I just really enjoyed the overall match, and I thought both teams played their hearts out. Anytime you come down to the end of those two sets where you're tied late like that, it's anybody's match, really, and Fairfield Union, to their credit, finds a way.
4-set win for the Falcons of Fairfield Union. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at Ohio Health left cancer in the dust.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
We welcome you back to Logan Elm High School, where the Braves fall 3-1 to the Fairfield Union Falcons. As Fairfield Union begins their second trip around the Mid-State League with the win, Fairfield Union still needing to play Circleville that first time around, as their scheduled matchup for this past Tuesday was postponed. No schedulement, I don't even know if that's a word, but no game has been scheduled for the future for that first matchup. I believe the second matchup between Fairfield Union and Circleville is on October 10th.
That might be the last match of the.
It is. It's the last match for both teams. It would have been the last match for both teams. The first trip around they don't play, so we'll see where they try to fit that in, whether it's after that game at Circleville or whether it comes before. But nonetheless, a 3-1 win tonight for Fairfield Union.
Yeah, obviously the story is the combo of Reimer to Thompson. Just incredible. Thompson somewhere in the mid-30s there, right around 35, give or take. There's a couple scoring decisions where sometimes on certain types of attacks you can score it a couple different ways, but nonetheless you throw in what Molly Brown adds in, Adeline Wolf, and Reimer's probably going to be up over 50-plus assists or real close to it tonight. Just incredible. Can't say enough for Logan Elm. I'll be honest, coming in, I just wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't have a big sample size them playing without King, the special talent on the Logan Elm side. But, man, Coach Ridenhour's young ladies play hard. I mean, they're scrappy. They bring, Addison Smith and Adeline Smith, Hutchison, Groff, Green. They take about 5 hitters, and they try to spread the ball out with the setting of Rhodes and sometimes Ingram. And we talked about it in the pre-match notes. How do you replace 5.5 kills per set from King? Well, you probably have to try to give all 5 of those young ladies 4 or 5 extra swings apiece and hope that they can be efficient. And I tell you, for the most part, they were tonight. When you look at set number 3, set number 4, you come right down to 24 all and then 23 all. And in the end, Thompson's just too much. His back-to-back swings, and give, again, Reimer credit where she understands where the ball needs to go. But I just thoroughly enjoyed the match tonight. I thought it was really, really good.
Fairfield Union will take on Liberty Union next Tuesday, whereas Logan Elm with a Saturday afternoon date at Warren. More volleyball coverage coming your way next week. We have plans Unioda at Adena next Tuesday. I believe that is next Tuesday. And we also have a Friday night football game coming up tomorrow night. Shane, I'm not sure where Chillicothe is, but for John and Carson, they'll be just down the road a little bit, down in Kinnikinnick, as Zane Trace takes on Piketon.
Yeah, should be a good one there in the SVC. Chillicothe's traveling over to Wilmington. And, you mentioned the volleyball coverage. Really, really important for the league as a whole. They kind of become fans of Uniota here because if you think about it in the SVC, if Adina is able to hold serve here 1 or 2 more league nights, I think what's going to happen 2 through 6 in the SVCs, they're going to start to beat up on each other, and you're going to see Adina spread. That's what impresses me so much here about the Mid-State League tonight. You see these 2 particular teams. I've heard incredible things about Bloom Carroll, Circleville, and so forth. This is some really, really high-level volleyball here in the Mid-State League as well.
You like to see maybe an all-star game between the Mid-State League and the SVC. I think that's something we may have talked a little bit about last year. Is it just seems like the top-tier talent in both of those conferences is just out of this world and something you don't see from conference to conference.
One thing I notice here in division, what we usually call divisions 2, 3, and 4, now in the new divisions, we're going to have to get used to like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But in the bigger divisions, what I notice is just a little bit longer, just more size at the net, a little bit more quickness, a little bit more athleticism. Not necessarily skill all the time because there's very, very good skill played in some of the small conferences across southern Ohio. But you can really see the athleticism and the size when you start to call games here in the Mid-State. It's a lot of fun.
Shane, as always, appreciate you tagging along to call another outstanding volleyball match here in southern Ohio with me. But for us, that'll wrap up our coverage here tonight from Logan Elm High School. For John Bruce, Shane Combs, and Dewey Daly saying so long from Logan Elm High School. Once again, the final, Fairfield Union takes the 4-set win, 3-1 over Logan Elm. You've been watching Ohio High School Volleyball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio Health.